Now, I've been watching anime for quite a long time, back when before it was considered cool, and you were ostracized for even mentioning the word to anyone. Since then, there have been so many anime that have been worth watching, but there is one specific anime that you need to watch before you die. Trust me, it's just that good. Newcomer fans may not have heard of this one, but to all the OG anime fans out there, you know what banger I'll be talking about. It's called Death Note. This anime was so popular back in 2006 that it was hot topic until 2009. I'll be telling you the reasons on why Death Note is really the one anime that you really need to watch before you die. Since Death Note premiered in 2006, the series has solidified its status as a cultural icon. It earned the Animation of the Year award at the Tokyo Anime Awards and a spot on IMDb's top 250 TV shows list as rated by users. In fact, Death Note is so popular that it has spawned multiple adaptations worldwide, ranging from light novels and video games to a live-action movie on Netflix and even a musical. Still serving as a gateway for many newcomers into the world of anime, almost 20 years after its debut, Death Note continues to hold a special place in fans' hearts. The story follows Light Yagami, a highly intelligent but relatively normal high school student who discovers a mysterious notebook one day after class, the Death Note. This notebook belongs to the Shinigami Ryuk and grants the user the supernatural ability to kill anyone whose name they write on the pages. However, the Death Note has 5 rules that the user must adhere to. The human whose name is written on the pages will die. This note will not take effect unless the writer has the victim's face in their mind when writing his or her name. This means that people sharing the same name will not be affected. If the cause of death is written within the next 40 seconds of writing the person's name, it will happen. For example, they will step in front of a train or fall off a high building. However, if the cause of death is not specified, then the person will die of a heart attack. In other words, natural causes. After writing the cause of death, details of the death must be written in the next 6 minutes and 40 seconds. Now you're familiar with the rules, let's continue. With the Death Note in his possession and Ryuk at his side, the series follows Light as he goes on a killing spree, and we watch as he devolves into an egomaniacal murderer under the alias Kira. Initially, the idealistic teenager Light simply wanted to create a utopia by ridding the world of criminals. However, as the proverb says, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. And as we discover in the series, it's a short road to tread. As the death toll mounts, expert detective Ryuzaki takes over the Kira case, initiating a captivating battle of wits that gripped fans for 37 episodes and the years that followed. Death Note stands apart from many other anime in the shonen genre, because it doesn't need to rely on fast-paced action scenes to keep the audience hooked. Instead, the cat-and-mouse battle of wits between Light Yagami and L cements the series' status as one of the most memorable anime of all time. Why? Because there's no way of guessing what's about to happen next. With top-notch writing by Tsugumi Oba, there's a sense that the anime is always one step ahead, and the viewer is the one who can't look away for fear that they'll lose the intricate thread weaving the story together. Our main character, Light Yagami, also differs from typical anti-heroes portrayed in Western fiction. This is because he's extraordinary from the start. With unrivaled intelligence, his methodical nature and planning skills fuel this extraordinary tale about moral ambiguity. Although exploring the ends justify the means concept reflects many other stories from the same genre, with the series drawing comparisons to Showtime's Dexter, Death Note proves unmatched for viewer suspense, maintained from start to end. The relationship between Light Yagami and L forms the crux of the series, and the constant need for each character to outsmart the other helps to keep viewers engaged. One of the best elements of Death Note is how the series conveys the intricate thought processes of Light and L, often through internal monologues and a shift in the color palette, adding depth to the narrative. Basically, it's a game of he knows that I know that he knows that I know that he knows that I know that he knows that I know, you know, the whole shebang. While Death Note does have its flaws, it doesn't detract from the roller coaster of heart-stopping thrills that the earlier episodes provide. It's safe to say that the compelling narrative, complex characters, and exploration of morality make it a cultural touchstone. Its far-reaching influence is a prime example of the butterfly effect in storytelling. Additionally, the memorable opening theme of Death Note adds to its allure, setting the tone for each episode and further immersing viewers in this extraordinary fantasy world. The opening's visual elements, layered with meaning, make it perfect for seasoned fans and newcomers to the world of anime alike. There's no wonder why so many fans in the world of anime hold Death Note as one of the greatest of all time. Its intelligent storytelling, memorable characters, and thought-provoking themes have resulted in an unparalleled masterpiece that anime series to come will struggle to replicate. Its exploration of morality and ambition alongside the battle of wits between Light Yagami and L has solidified its position as a pop cultural icon. Almost 2 decades since its debut, it continues to captivate audiences from all generations around the world. This supernatural crime thriller deconstructs all society and stained expectations about morality that keep it fresh for newcomers to anime and fans alike. This is why Death Note is a must-watch for all of you. Do check out the series if you haven't, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe. For all the OGs out there, comment down your favorite moment from the show.